Morning. Hi, it's Friday. That means it's Friday cards day. Oh, excuse me, wiggle. So, last week I was on holiday, so the cards I pulled, I borrowed from my sister-in-law, and they were a bit different. And for whatever reason, this week, when I went to get the cards to do, I just wanted to do these ones that I've got, which you've seen before, but are not the ones that I usually do. But they're the ones that wanted to come. These are Law of Attraction cards. So all about where our vibrations are at, where our thoughts and our emotions are at, is what we magnetize more of that to us. And these are ones that have got a health theme. So I feel like I didn't choose them with my mind, I just choose them with my gut instinct, but actually sitting with them now, it feels very on point because I've said to you, we're moving through this time. The eclipse energies have opened up this time where a lot of us are going through some really significant shifts in our knowing and our being, and the sort of vibrational energy that's coming in and through us at the moment is causing a lot of shift, which could be showing up in your physical body for sure, as well as in all other ways. That's number 2. So it'd be interesting to see what we're reminded of. But generally, I will remind you to slow down a bit, to not push and to not rush, because you might be feeling quite inspired and guided to move forward at the moment, but you've got to take your time with it and allow things to settle and integrate and feel concrete and grounded. There's no rush. You're fully supported in whatever's inspiring you at the moment, so just take your time and take really good care of your body, all the usual stuff. Hydrate, get outside, move your body, eat well, whatever that means for you. Just taking care to nourish and care for yourself. Right, what's number 3 going to be? And then, of course, I will pull one for us here. Right, that's number 3. So we've got, cover the blurb. This is number 1. Oh, sorry, light on the camera. That's number 1. I'll pop them up in the group, of course. That one's speaking to you. This one's number 2. And I've put them in the group so you can study them if you like to go back. I'm a quick gut reaction person, so I know. Number 2 was for me, if you want to know. And I haven't read it, I just knew when I picked the image up. For some of you, it's going to be considered over a bit more time. Some pondering of the image or letting it settle in before you know which is the right one for you. Your way is the right way for you. Okay, let's pull one for us here and now. And then I've got to go and straighten my daughter's hair. The straighteners are warming up and we've got to get out. We are going to cafe with Granny, our favourite cafe at the moment, which is really good actually because it's called Healthy Habits, and I'm just talking about nourishing our bodies. And we love to go to Healthy Habits. We go to loads of places that haven't got anything like the word healthy in the name or in the menu. So I'm not trying to sound like we always go to the most nourishing places, but we do frequent this one, which we love, and really fill up on some real goodness. They do a lot of smoothies and like superfood, in inverted commas, superfood drinks, like with like maca and cacao and matcha and turmeric and all these kind of things. Right, I don't need to cover that because this is for us now. Okay, this is our card that's just come out for anybody watching. Whenever you're catching this, I'll just put it over my head. Okay, so that's the image, and it says, whenever I'm feeling bad, I'm attracting that which is unwanted. So I just need to breathe with that. What I want to go back to in the image is when we hear a message like that, it can feel really heavy, because it's like that empowered knowledge that we are attracting what we're feeling, and it's like logically it's like, okay, so I can switch that and have a different experience. But of course it's not so simple in our emotional experience, is it? But it can be more simple than we've known it to be. We can be more allowing of it when we understand it, and we are able to release where we've been with ease, and not guilt and angst and pain and beating ourselves up, and just, okay, it's time to shift now and have that release. And in the image you can see the flow of the different energies, and it's really this really sort of light, I mean light as in not weighted, floaty energy that's coming in and out, in and out, in and out. You know, it's not heavy, it's not dense, it's not permanent, it's flow. And so we can really allow that. So, okay, so if we are having an experience of feeling bad in this moment, that's okay. It's actually beautiful, because it's giving us a bit of a message. It's giving us some feedback that we deserve more. We are more. We can have more. We can feel better. We just, you know, like when you're driving down the road, and we certainly have this in this country, I don't know if it is everywhere, but and you sort of go a little bit over to the side, and there's the bumps down the side of the road to alert you if you're a driver and you're steering off the road, maybe you've got a bit sleepy or something, and it alerts you. And it's like, oh, okay, thanks. And I can come steer back, you know? And it's like that with our emotional feedback. It's like, oh, I'm feeling a bit bad. Okay, now I can steer back. So what do you need to release? What do you need to let go of? What do you need to heal? What do you need to decondition yourself from to allow yourself that freedom? You know, just notice what's coming up as I'm talking. I'm feeling a lot of energy in my throat. So if you're noticing that, I'll just draw your attention to that. It can feel, we can get really blocked in the energy in our throat when we don't know how to fully express our truth, when we don't know how to speak our pain or speak our growth as well, speak our truth. We don't know how to honour the truth of who we really are and what we want and what our needs are and the gifts that we bring, and it can show up in our throat. So just notice if that's there for you, or if the energy's showing up elsewhere. I just want you to put your attention on it now and just briefly tapping on the side of the hand. We just do a little tap to just allow that energy to start moving, and then I gotta go. Tapping underneath the little finger, and even though I notice this blocked energy, I'm grateful for it. It's good to know. It's just information. It's just feedback, and I can hear it, and I am safe. Okay, good. And on the eyebrow, just noticing this energy, noticing this block or this restriction, noticing it in my body, noticing any thoughts associated, noticing this energy, being okay with this energy moving, being okay and releasing the emotion, feeling safe even though I've been experiencing this block. And just over the collarbone one more time for me, allowing it to move, allowing it to flow, allowing it to release, feeling safe in hearing it. And I am safe. I am safe and held in this experience. I'm in the perfect place, and I'm doing an amazing job, and I love and appreciate myself. Okay, my darlings, right, I better go do my thing. I'll put the cards up in the group. I will, of course, be opening the group chat for Peace with PDA members this evening for the weekend. So those of you who like to join us on that, always a joy to see you there and catch up with you. I just hang and chat and catch up, and I don't show up in my therapeutic space there. I show up as me, as mum, and I'm just glad to connect with you. And for those of you I'm seeing as clients over the weekend and the week ahead, I'm looking forward to that. And for anybody who doesn't come into any of those categories, I will see you next week on video when I'm back on Monday. And next week, I really want to tell you about some things that I feel really excited about that I want to bring into our community. An offering that I hope excites you, something that I'm going to be opening up and seeing if it speaks to you, if it calls to you, if it's something which is, you know, the universe is birthing for you and you think, yes, that's for me, then I'm going to be so glad to have you there. It's something that's been brewing with me for a long time, and I've been getting the message, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. And then yesterday was now. And so I'm ready to move forward with it. And so I'm taking my own advice and not rushing, and just taking my time to make sure I unfold this with all the details being correct for you. But I'll start talking to you about it next week, and you can see if it feels like a yes for you. All right, lots of love. Bye.